Hello guys, and welcome to this episode of Titan Quest Let's Play. So we're powering up, and we stopped pretty much in the midst of the Stygian Swamp. And whoa, wait up, mate. Let us check our surroundings first. Right, so we stopped. We've done the small portion of the Stygian Swamp already, so we're just gonna continue deeper into it. We're gonna be meeting quite a lot of Anarans, well, the pale Anarans anyway, which are pretty much mostly the same as the ones we fought in the swamp on the surface. And here, Glitch Skinner is one of the Anaran, the most infrequent, one of their swords, and I'll show you in a second. Right here. So deals quite a lot of bleeding damage, nice attack speed, yeah. So it's not too bad if you look at it actually. We don't have any relics on it, but don't forget a lot of this damage is actually from the bleeding, you know, in DPS. So that's 102 over 3 seconds, so that's roughly 30 per second. So that 30 actually gets included in the formula for the DPS. So it's not really accurate, but yeah, still nice sword though. Sometimes it comes with really nice bonuses. You know, because it's a green, it can be enchanted. Alright, we've got Spiny Shell. So yeah, these pale Karkinos drop it as well. And we had one completed already, so we don't need to complete anymore. Right. Oh, that was accident. My hands were really clumsy, you know. I was really clumsy when I was recording this for some reason. Just hitting all the wrong keys. It's a good job of not fighting any difficult bosses. But yeah, in this episode we're going to be pretty much exploring the entire swamp. We're going to finish that side quest, the Stygian Lurker. Going to be fighting him. And eventually going to be getting to the beginning of the City of Lost Souls portion of the underworld. And here, passing under another bridge. There's no rebirth fountain here, like last time. Alright, so troglodytes. It's best to fast forward this. See these pillars there, that's where you have to go. So we're just gonna explore around here first. Just these areas. And there's another one there. Bridge. You do get Anaran monster heroes here as well, you know, the pale Anarans. So you got the different ones. It's like, oh, go unused grace. That's the third piece actually. So we're gonna complete it. And our bonus is dexterity, which is really nice. Nice. I mean, we should definitely put it. I mean, we've been wearing that piece of armor for quite long, so we should definitely get another body armor and put that on it. Because 30 defensive ability, 6% chance to dodge attacks, and 18 dexterity is pretty good. Really good bonuses. You know, the unused grace, although it only goes on the torso armors, it's a really good relic. Mostly for its defensive ability and stuff. Alright, so we'll explore this portion. So just gonna be going this way. So take care of these troglodytes. There's quite a few around here actually, if you notice. Look at that. A couple of them are berserkers as well. So yeah, be careful. They're not exactly hard hitting or anything, but they do take a while to go down. So you always end up drinking potions whilst fighting them. Jailers, as I said, they're defending these cages, soul cages. Like the one on the left. Domain of Dragon Kings. Right. His arm looks really weird there. Right, so Domain of the Dragon Kings. It's right here. Completing it. 90 energy, that's a crap bonus. We've been completing all the Act 3 relics in here today. Alright, so yeah, open that soul cage. There isn't really any purpose to opening the soul cages. We'll see, we've got 2 bridges, and if I remember on the left, that's where the pillars were, so left is where we have to go, so this way is a bonus. Just gonna take care of these guys. There's a chest standing right in the middle of everything. Take care of the jailer. These jailers actually do hit quite a bit. Yes, like I said, there's no purpose to really opening these cages. Just if you feel like being nice. Only like one time you get side quest related one, but that's it. Alright, so it's this way now. See these pillars, they just lit up. It means this is the way. Alright, so watch for traps. Oh yeah, like I said, these Anarans, they have their own heroes as well, these pale Anarans. But yeah, nothing too difficult exactly. Alright, just quickly get through this. Some crabs, Carcinos. Alright, now gonna be going into the final portion of the swamp. This is where the Stygian Lurker will be. See, there's a rebirth fountain we've been given. So you can go around like in a circle. There's lots of Carcinos around here. There we go, another Spiny Shell. Gonna combine it. I didn't mention anything about Carcinos, have I? Carcinos in the mythology was actually this crab creature which was helping the Hydra when Hercules, or Heracles, if you're going by the Greek version, when Heracles was fighting the Hydra, the Carcinos was helping the Hydra. So yeah, it's like its minion. Alright, here, just gonna cast Squall on these guys if you feel like it. Alright, I don't know if you noticed on the minimap there's an exclamation mark at the top. That's the Stygian Lurker. We're gonna be fighting in like literally in a second. It's nice to take care of all these enemies so that they don't annoy you whilst you're fighting it. It's not exactly a hard enemy, but still. Right, so there it is. It's a giant Hydrodon. Come on, we're over here. Shade Feaster. And we're going to Colossus. Shade Feaster is a Stygian Hydrodon hero. How many Stygian Hydrodons are there? I see, it just tanked him. Tanked him good. He didn't really do anything to us. And look at that, we can pass right underneath it. It's hilarious. Well, what exactly is there in the underworld that's so huge? I mean, look at it. I didn't see any creatures this big in the underworld. It's not in the Stygian Swamp, at least, anyway. Anyways, so another Spiny Shell. Right. And I'll show you here, side quests. Stygian Lurker, complete. We get some bonus experience and some points to strength, intelligence and dexterity. One thing to note, however. The bonus to the stats is actually bugged in the original version of the game. What happens, if I'm not mistaken, is that as soon as you exit the game, the stats disappear. So, you know, like, stat bonus disappears. So when you come back to the game next time, you actually don't have that stat bonus anymore. But apparently that gets fixed in a fan patch. So if you got a fan patch, you're good. Right, and here we got Shadow Wrath, a bow. Since we're not bowmen, I'm gonna stack that in a TQ vault. Right, got a cave to our left, so we're gonna be exploring that as well. Just gonna take care of these witch doctors. So yeah, if you got the fan patch, then the stat reward from this side quest should be alright. So you got nothing to worry about. Alright, and here we go to Den of Tantalus, which is actually, this cave actually stands out from all the other caves. It looks really nice, you'll see in a sec. And actually, if you didn't know who Tantalus is from Greek mythology, he was this guy who, well, he was, you know, gods favored him, so they invited him for dinner, and he, being the ungrateful brat that he is, he stole some of their ambrosia, which is like their special kind of food. He stole that from them. Not only that, he also killed his own son, and then like cooked him up and served him to the gods. So he's pretty, you know, twisted, sick individual, and for that the gods punished him. And they punished him by placing him in this part of Tartarus. So it's a bit strange this cave is around here, but in actual Greek mythology, it's like his location was in Tartarus, where they put him. And they put him in this like really shallow kind of lake with the fruit tree hanging off. So basically, whenever he tried to reach out for the fruit, the branches of the tree would just come out of his grasp, and whenever he kneeled down to drink some water, the water would just recede. So that was his, you know, punishment, eternal punishment. There's quite a lot of figures actually in the Greek mythology which have been placed in Tartarus for punishment. Actually, one of them that you probably have heard about, Sisyphus, he was punished to roll a huge rock up the mountain, and just as soon as he gets to the top, the rock would just roll back down again, so he has to keep doing it again and again. Sisyphus, he was like a really cunning guy. He escaped the underworld so many times. There's quite a lot of like, he's involved in quite a lot of mythology. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this cave was bigger the last time I've been here. Could have sworn it was bigger than, I mean, yeah, we explored to the full. Maybe it's not so big after all. Actually, I remember on the Titan Quest forums, some people were saying how this cave would be a perfect place for a secret, like, you know, a secret optional boss. Like, you know how the other acts have optional bosses in epic difficulty, like Talos, Manticore, Dragon Lich. A lot of people are saying how this would be a perfect place for the Act 4 boss, but I guess they never put one. I suppose the secret passage is sort of considered as the hidden boss. Alright, so we're out of the cave. We're just gonna quickly explore just this section of the swamp, and then I'm gonna go up those spiraling stairs that you might have seen already. Okay. How much more is there? Just around every corner. Alright, I think these guys would be the last of it. We've got another Spiny Shell. Yep, another Spiny Shell. There we go. Although we're probably not going to be seeing any more Karkinos, so we're not going to be able to complete that charm. Oh well. Let's just go up these stairs. Shrine of Healing. Gonna attack that. I'm gonna carry on. Pretty much at the end of the swamp now. Now that we've beaten the Stygian Lurker and everything. And pretty sure we've done all the other side quests in the Styx area. Yeah, gonna be crossing this bridge. This is the one where we've cast Squall earlier, if you remember. Cast Squall on these Naurons. Oh, and I didn't see what my health was getting low there. That was pretty close, actually. Always keep an eye on your health. I was getting a bit absent-minded and let my health drop too low. And these enemies, although they're pretty easy, you know, they don't exactly do any attacks that rip off, you know, big chunks of your health, but still, you know, there's so many of them. If you don't watch your health, they can lower it down quite drastically. It is Act 4 after all, and Act 4 is not to be joked with. Right, Diagenesis Jewel. That's one of those that gives intelligence and energy bonus, so it's really good for the mages. But we're not going to be finding much use for it. So you probably can see the statues and the stairs leading down, so this is the next area. Alright, City of Lost Souls. This is it. The new part of the underworld. And here we'll go to the Rebirth Fountain, so this is where we're going to stop. We're going to stop this episode right here. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.